Welcome to Holly and Martin's podcast on road safety. Today, again, something a little bit new. We're out and about on our journeys. We're at Saxmundham Primary School, where we're talking to a group of Year 5 students who only a few weeks ago did Bikeability, and we're here to learn a little bit more about their experiences. Hello, Holly.
Morning, Martin.
Perhaps we can ask everybody just to introduce themselves as we go around the table. On my left, who have I got?
Isla. Violet.
Toby.
Oliver. Sophia. William.
So here are 6 really eager people. First question I'm going to ask, and it can be anybody who wants to answer it first, is did you enjoy your Bikeability? Oh, I think Violet asked first.
I did enjoy it. I thought it was really fun, and we did a lot of things because riding a bike is really fun, and we learnt some new things, and so 2 things I really enjoy.
Yeah, it was really enjoyable, and I learnt lots of new things, and I love going on bike rides with like my family and my sister. My sister just finally got to the age where she can start to ride a bike and get one. It's really fun because I get to use the skills that I learned in Bikeability to go on these bike rides with my family.
All right, William, I'm going to ask you a question. What did your family and friends think when you went home and you took the badge and certificate and said, "Yay, I finished the Bikeability course"?
Well, they felt quite happy for me because, well, I wasn't really very good at riding a bike before. I'd only learned when I was 5 because I was absolutely terrified of it. And yeah, when they found out that I'd completed Bikeability stage 2, they were really proud of me.
It was a real achievement. Oh, I would like to say.
My mum was very happy because, she was proud because she knows I like to ride my bike a lot. So she was happy that I did complete it, and she was happy that we've got some more stuff for our collections that we have, like badges and certificates.
I hope you're looking after that badge. Yeah, put it somewhere safe. Toby, can you just think about the course? Tell me one thing you learnt that you didn't know before the course.
We learned a lot of stuff like U-turns, looking, signals, and other stuff like that.
Did anybody else learn anything new? Oh, Isla again. What did you learn, Isla?
I learned how to do a stop U-turn.
Stop, I'm glad you said stop, well done.
And I just learned that you need to look and you need to get pedal ready.
Pedal ready as well.
And yeah, I just learned about the signals.
I think Violet's got something else you'd like to say.
Well, just going back to the signal thing, and I'm slightly going off on a tangent here, but I used to be really scared of putting my hand out, and I looked like I was a bird about to take off because I would go up and down. But now I can actually do it and just have it out straight, and so I think that's been great.
Excellent. Now, Oliver, I'm going to come to you. Have you been using your new skills since Bikeability?
Yes.
Where? What have you been doing?
I have been going on bike rides
Excellent.
around Saxmundham, and it's been very fun doing what Martin showed me, and it's just been very nice.
Who have you ridden with?
Myself?
Oh, you're on your own?
Yeah.
Oh, where did you go? The shops?
Yeah.
Ah.
Excellent. Do you feel more confident now?
Yeah.
Out on your own?
It helps me when I done Bikeability because it's now easier because I've learnt how to do stop U-turns and signalling and without wobbling when I'm doing it, so it's easier.
Feel a bit more balanced on your bike?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Now, this is a tough question. Is there anybody who thinks they've got an idea that might make future courses better? Is there anything you would add that you didn't do? Or a lot of thinking going on here.
Don't say teach me how to do a wheel.
Is there anything you think, oh, that might have been useful? Or are you really happy with everything you've got on the course?
How to do the bike version of Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, great turn. You're all really happy with the course then?
Yeah.
All right, then I'll ask a question. Is there anybody here who can repair a puncture?
If I bring my dad with me.
Yeah, parents are quite useful there. That might be one for the future. I might come back and show you how to do it. That would be useful, wouldn't it? Right then. Hopefully we're going to have a lovely sunny summer. Has anybody got any plans for riding their bikes this year? Oh, William has.
Yes, one of my friends from my old school and me are hopefully going to go to Rendlesham Forest at the summer if lockdown stops and like the rules change for COVID.
I hope the weather gets better for you as well. Excellent. Yeah, God's
Severe as well.
In summer, me and my family, we always bring our bikes on the car, and we go to this kind of track in like Snape, I think. My dad always takes us there, and we always go for long bike rides there, and it's really fun because we sometimes stop at like this flowery bit, and we pick flowers and things, and then we go again.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Oh, Violet.
Yeah, because in the summer, because a lot of the time I go on a bike ride with my grandma to this place, this sort of road that goes between Middleton and Saxmundham, because she lives in Middleton Moor, and we call it the Animal Highway because we always see animals there. And we're going to ride all the way to Saxmundham and back, hopefully, when we do that.
Very nice.
Every year, quite a lot of the time we go on like my nanny's and granddad's, and we usually do bike rides. So since there's like a nice bit from the house, we go down. There's a nice bridge, and we usually collect sticks on the way, and then we chuck them in the river.
Oh, William's got something else to say.
Also go on a bike ride around Tattingstone with my grandma and granddad and their dogs. And yeah, we do that pretty much every year or every time we go around their house because we really enjoy it.
With me and my dad, we always go on bike rides, and we go normally to like Kelso or Benham or somewhere around there and back. We go to Kelso, and then we stop at this church thing, and we always take pictures there. Like every year we've got loads of pictures of me and him just standing in front of the church pathway, and then we go back, and we always go to the shops and get a drink afterwards.
Right, now you're all year 5, so you've got another year at this wonderful school. But one day you're going to have to leave, aren't you, and go to high school? Now, think about high school. Would anybody here ever consider cycling maybe to their high school? Oh, what do you think, Isla?
I probably would if like it wasn't too far away, my high school. Because if it was like pretty far, I don't know, because I probably wouldn't be able to go with anyone because my mum would have to drop off my little sister to school. And I would be by myself, but then I could probably go with my brother if I go to the same high school as him.
I'd love to, but unfortunately the high school I want to go to is quite far away. But my dad actually lives over there, so I might be able to, if I spent the night with him, then I might be able to cycle there, maybe.
Or maybe if you get dropped off, 10 minutes away, then you can cycle the rest.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
So you can split the journey up if it's quite far away.
Yeah.
Say drive to the nearest village, and then you cycle from there.
Yeah, that would be good.
Saves your legs having to cycle all that way.
Yeah.
If you had the option now, would you feel more confident in cycling to high school if it was in the same village? Well, that's good to know. You've all got the skills now, haven't you, to be able to do it? That's great.
Because just from Saxmundham, we've got to go on the busy road where it's the S-bends,
Yeah.
and lots of cars go really fast down there.
Yeah.
So
That's a very important point, Oliver. We've got to make our roads safer, haven't we, if we want to encourage people to cycle. That brings me to my final question. Now, you're probably aware that we've got problems about climate change, and we're trying to discourage people from producing more carbon. Cycling is a good way to travel. I want to. Can you think ahead to your lives as adults? Do you think you'll keep cycling when you're an adult? Mm-hmm. Oh, Violet would like to answer that one.
I'd love to keep cycling actually, because it's just a very fun way to do it, and it also gets you exercised as well. And yeah, because also bikes are obviously very pretty as well, and I just like the look of a bike as well. There's something just lovely about looking at one, and yeah, it's a nice feeling. So I'd love to keep it up.
Excellent. What about mountain biking?
Yeah,
Well,
every summer I go to Scotland with my family in the Highlands, and I go for big bike rides there.
And use the gears.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it might be something that in future years you can do with your friends and your family.
Yeah.
Oliver, what about you?
Yeah. I would love to keep cycling. It's very fun, and we now all have the skills because we've learnt them in Bikeability, and it's very fun and it helps the environment so all the animals can stay alive and don't go extinct. And it's just very fun to cycle.
Brilliant. Yeah, Isla?
I probably would, because then I could teach like my children how to do it, and it'll just be fun, and it'll probably be a pretty fun experience for them.
And maybe one day, Isla and Summer, you might come back and be a Bikeability instructor and teach the new children at the school one day in the future. Well, this has been a fascinating conversation. So it sounds like Bikeability went down quite well here.
Yes.
And you'd highly recommend it to anybody else at other schools to do?
Yes.
Well, thanks very much. It was really great teaching you. I enjoyed teaching you, and it's good that you've actually learnt something new. Any final word, Holly? Were you impressed by them?
Yeah, really impressed. It's really good to know that you took lots away from it, so thank you for having us.
Thank you, and goodbye, everybody.